A junior minister in the health department has uh, won the race to be the first minister to be sacked in the government. Andrew Gwynne, whose tenure as a junior health minister has ended not with a quiet shuffle, but with the force of a cannon blast in time to grab the headlines of the Sunday newspapers tomorrow. It's all started as these things do with a WhatsApp message. But not just any WhatsApp message, a barrage of repugnant, sneering comments sent into a private group chat of Labour officials that, thanks to the miracle of modern leaks, has become very, very public. What do we learn? Well, Mr. Gwynne appears to have held his own constituents in the same contempt as one might a particularly stubborn patch of damp in the downstairs loo. And his response to a 72-year-old pensioner who had the gall, the audacity to contact him about bin collections, his reply, gleefully shared with his colleagues, was, and I quote, "Dear resident, F your bins. I'm re-elected, and without your vote, screw you. P.S. Hopefully you'll have croaked it by the all-outs." Now, I've heard of politicians being indifferent to the concerns of their electorate, and there's plenty of examples of that around the country, both nationally and locally, but it's rare to find somebody quite so enthusiastic about their deaths. And it's simply shocking. And you'll have croaked it by the all-out. Just insensitive, thoughtless, and this is from somebody whose livelihood depends on re-election. This is only the tip of the WhatsApp iceberg. Gwynne also enjoyed and indulged in casually anti-Semitic quips, questioning whether someone was too Jewish, and the racist mockery of Diane Abbott's historic appearance at PMQs, claiming it was only because it was Black History Month. And just to complete the greatest hits of political oblivion, he peppered in some old-fashioned misogyny with vile sexual remarks about Angela Rayner. He doesn't simply deserve to lose his ministerial position. He deserves to be booted out of the Labour Party and ideally to be voted by the Commons out of the House of Commons. It's something that should be possible. The House of Commons should be able to vote a discredited Member of Parliament out of the chamber. And as far as I know, this isn't something that is done, and it's a shame, because this is a good example of why that is necessary. There is no explanation for these comments. When caught, he defaulted to the classic "I deeply regret my badly misjudged comments" routine, which is about as convincing as a fox apologising to a chicken after being caught mid-murder. He insists he'll support the party in any way he can, which is quite the pledge from someone whose previous support involved telling pensioners to hurry up and expire. Naturally, Keir Starmer has acted with speed, booted Gwynne from the ministerial ranks and suspended him from the Labour Party. A government spokesperson intoned the usual bromides about high standards and public office, though one imagines the PM must be utterly exhausted from having to constantly be the party's bin collector, sweeping away an ever-growing mountain of embarrassing scandal-rid detritus. Let's put Gwynne's exit in perspective. When Louise Hay resigned in November, it was for failing to report a phone stolen. When Tulip Sadiq left, it was over concerns about financial ties. But Gwynne, he's managed the rare feat of insulting almost every possible demographic in the electorate in one WhatsApp group. Gwynne's fall is a salutary lesson in the dangers of digital recklessness. Once upon a time, political scandals required expenses, scandals, brown envelopes, or at least a scandalous tryst in a stationery cupboard. Ooh, let's make the stationery cupboard move! Now, all it takes is one leaked WhatsApp chat to send a minister from the front bench to the dustbin of history, rather ironic given his disdain for bins in general. So farewell, Andrew Gwynne, a man whose downfall came with all the subtlety of collapsed scaffolding. One suspects he won't be missed, except perhaps by the opposition, who must be howling with laughter at the whole sorry affair.